Hi everybody, I'm David Kamatoy and welcome to Blog This. On tonight's show, the internet entrepreneur Mick Moore joins Terry Burhans in an interview we shot promoting the Home Business Success Kit. That kit is all about starting your own business online. So if you're a newbie to this whole social media Web 2.0 thing, then you want to tune into the second half of the show and look seriously into getting that kit. It's, once again, Mick Moore, the internet entrepreneur. On the first half of the show, we're going to cover some of the entertainment, entrepreneurship, e-marketing news. The iPad launches. Woohoo! Ricky Martin is gay. Woohoo! Not that that's a big surprise. And also, we're going to cover some of the top blogs. We're going to give you a site that gives you top blogs to look at. Some top blogs that are being featured on this site. A great way to get motivated to blog this and blog a lot more. Also, we're going to be talking a little bit about some Twitter tips. Because we're focused a little bit on e-marketing tonight, I want to give you some sites that you can go to get more involved with Twittering. And also, we're going to give you some client updates on our projects, airgorilla.com, clue you in a little bit of SBA Loan Store and some stuff like that. Check this out. In USA Today at the end of the month, March 31st, holding it in my hand, USA Today Snapshots, which we love. It talks about social business and social media marketing. Check this out. The source is Network Solutions. University of Maryland surveyed of 500 small business owners with fewer than 100 employees. Okay, so check this out. 70% said were satisfied with their efforts as it pertains to social media marketing. 61% said it helped identify and attract new customers. 61%. And of course, the final stat, 50% said it took more time than they expected. Once again, 50% said it took more time than they expected. Now, the reason we bring this up is because that's one of the points of this show. If you're a small business owner, if you've got a project, we want to help you get through the muck and cut through the noise in reference to social media marketing. If you'd like us to help you, of course we can do that. We do offer scalable packages from full service to do-it-yourself and somewhere in between, and most people are somewhere in between. And again, one of the do-it-yourself tools is coming up in the second half of the show, the Mick Moore Home Business Success Kit. So check that out. Once again, 70% said they were satisfied with their efforts, 61% said it helped, social media helped attract new business, and 50% said it took more time than they expected. We'd like to help cut that time in half. Once again, I'm David Kamatoy on Blog This. Once again, we invite you to, of course, Twitter this, stumble upon, and of course, Blog This. I'm David Kamatoy. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in. Hang on.
Broadcasting high atop the KMG studios. Brought to you by JuggleMail.com, airgorilla.com, and SBALoanStore.com.
Are you an entrepreneur seeking a loan? Are you looking to expand a business? Are you looking to buy a business? Allow me to extend an invitation to SBALoanStore.com, a unique online store that deals with specific do-it-yourself information about SBA loans. As a student of entrepreneurship, you may already know that Apple, AOL, and Compaq were all companies with SBA loans. That's right. An SBA Guaranteed Loan. The banks are being pulled in two different directions right now. But here's the thing. They have to start lending because ultimately, that's the business of a bank. The U.S. government, as part of a stimulus package, is pouring millions of dollars into various SBA loans. How can you take advantage of such opportunities? Visit the SBALoanStore.com to see what reports are available to you.
Transworldnews.com. News, profiles, finance, interviews, top stories, Do you want to see your name, project, or business in the headlines? Submit a press release at transworldnews.com to the internet search engines, as well as up to 24,000 press rooms and periodicals. Try the service for free at transworldnews.com and mention davidkamatoy.com. That's transworldnews.com. Entertainer, entrepreneur, email marketing master, David Kamatoy, the most talented Filipino comic juggler, rock star, radio personality, hitman you're ever going to meet. Okay, he's not a rock star. Say hello to my little friend, David Kamatoy.
Hi, everybody. I'm David Kamatoy, and welcome back to Blog This, the show that talks about entertainment entrepreneurship. And today we're going to focus a bit more on e-marketing. It's the first week of April, and of course, the big news is that the iPad has launched. The iPad is launched, and if you look at the iPad, here's my thoughts on it. After reading a ton of reviews in Newsweek here and USA Today and Wall Street Journal, you can't sneeze without finding an iPad article or some coverage on it. But here's my thought. If you look at the iPad from the perspective of a workstation, like a tablet PC, it doesn't match up because it's not a workstation. It's what you should look at it is that if you've ever played with an iPhone or an iPod Touch and said, oh my God, this is cool, then you have to look at it like that and go, wow, because there are several people that have looked at these and said, I wish this was bigger. That's the way to look at an iPad. It's a really big iPod Touch. Now, where it gets very interesting, and specifically an article by Anna Quindlen, great author, on the future of paper and ink in Newsweek, she also references the fact that things are changing and that we are going to start moving towards a paperless society with now that things like the iPad, and even on the back, they're advertising the Amazon Kindle, which is basically a book, an ebook. Now, the ebook is something that has come and gone several times, and the reason it didn't stay was that it didn't work for our eyes. We couldn't look at something that long comfortably and read long form as we would print. That has changed with the advent of the Kindle and other books, electronic books, and now the iPad. We're going to start finally seeing it. And we know for sure because there are schools that are specifically gearing up to put out their books and their data all on iPads. So it's a good sign. I think we're actually seeing a bit of the future. My only regret, of course, is as you may not know, but they are ignoring Adobe on this so that 75% of all media and like streaming video like this, we're going to have to basically compress this as QuickTime, which we will do. So we will have this show available in an Adobe format as well as a iPad-friendly QuickTime format. And of course, if you don't know what that means, just it just means that you can't watch me in certain areas because of the compression. For those of you who know what that means, I'm so compressed right now. Okay. The other thing that's happening on the web, just for fun and entertainment news, and we actually found this article on Transworld News as well, our friends at Transworld, and it's storming the net, Facebook and stuff. Ricky Martin is gay. It's like, that's not a big surprise, is it? But it's, of course, all over the web, and it's very funny to see my friends go, I can't believe it. And they're joking, of course. Also in the news, Anna Paquin apparently has come out and saying that she's bisexual, which, of course, oddly enough, is more socially acceptable. So regardless of that, Ricky Martin is gay, Anna Paquin is bisexual, and I'd like to come out by saying that I am straight, even though I have a good sense of color, and I've done a ton of musical theater. Kickball change, turn, jazz hands. If you're a blogger, then I'm going to give you a site. You want to write this down. It's simple. It's called blogs.com. It's run by the Six Apart team. Six Apart runs TypePad, LiveJournal, and of course, Movable Type, which is the platform that Huffington Post is on. They have a site that specifically gives you top blogs in different categories. So if you quickly want to get an idea of what blogs really are, what they should be about, and the blogs that are successful, just go to blogs.com. The editors of blogs.com wrote a post on the top April Fool's jokes, and one of the listings, of course, was Google. Google today changed their name to Topeka because Topeka, Kansas changed their name to Google. So apparently the newest attribute of Google is a sense of humor. I found it funny, but it was funnier when I logged into my Google Voice account and they had a button that allowed me to go back to the 90s. If I clicked on it, I would get voicemail like it was back in the 90s. Apparently, my voicemail would be deleted after 14 days, and my voicemail would only be made available on my cell phone. I thought it was pretty funny, and some of the quotes that they have online are pretty damn funny too. So once again, not only is Google taking over the world, but they have a sense of humor about it. Speaking of wrong but funny, wrongbutfunny.com, the site run by Brad French, my juggling partner. He is in a contest, the second annual, for him, it's their annual online Peeps Diorama Contest. Peeps Diorama Contest. And he's in it for the second year. And dude, he's in the top 10 out of over 100 other submissions. He's got 2 pictures in the finals, and hopefully you can help him vote. Number 3 is too many peeps, not enough buses. That's you'll see that on the screen. But my favorite is the second one, which is Frankenpeeps Monster. And you'll see the second image right there. And I dig that, Brad, you rock. So once again, help him out. Check out our site, wrongbutfunny.com, soon coming t-shirts. And also the news on wrongbutfunny.com. We got the Twitter account back. Apparently they were suspended. We believe that they thought someone reported the hash mark wrongbutfunny. Somebody else twittered that with some inappropriate comment, probably got back to us. And if you look on the site, that's not what we do. We do intellectual stuff. We try not to go too blue with it, and it's still funny. So check out So anyway, we're really happy about that. Yay! We got it back. So follow us on Twitter. You can still get the Wrong But Funny updates on David Kamatoy, the Twitter account there, and also subscribe to the blog at wrongbutfunny.com. It's pretty funny. Once again, Brad, congratulations, and we hope you win this year. Okay, let's talk Twitter. Let's talk Twitter. I'm going to give you 3 sites, speaking of media tips, online tips, 3 sites that you should go to and use or look at using. If you are figuring out the whole Twitter thing and want to figure out how Twitter works and can you get into a conversation with Twitter so it's more like instant messaging, the answer is a site and an application called TweetDeck.com, and it's on the screen. You can download it. It's actually available on your smartphone too, tweetdeck.com. You can go in there and you can type in key search words, and it'll throw up a column that will give you the keyword search term items. And you can start direct messaging people and figure out what it's like to have a direct conversation with someone that you've never met, but met through Twitter. I've done it, and I did it through TweetDeck. Highly recommended. If you are a multiple Twitter user and you don't want to have an interface that bogs down your computer, as TweetDeck does, hate to say it, but it does, and I can only keep it on for so long when I'm actively Twittering, check out splittweet.com. Our friends in Spain are running it. Hope to have him on the show at some point. Splitweek.com. It's a multiple Twitter online interface. Another recommended site. If you're trying to figure this out for the first time, check out Mashable Guides to Twitter. Several sources recommend this site as a good education guide to figuring out the whole Twitter world. Also, one of the things that happened recently is that I was denied from a Twitter forum. I went to ProBlogger.net. I've been part of that forum for a while, but only actively started using it. I found a site that apparently wanted to do a Twitter news shared update thing. And I thought, perfect. I mean, you know, I've got like 13,000 followers on Twitter. I'm actually, according to Twitter Grader, in the top 1% of the Twitterati. I was scoring at 95.5, and I thought, okay, I'll submit to this group. They denied my request. I got it today. They denied my request. So, needless to say, we won't be promoting them on the show, and I wonder what they're looking for. I've got a show on blogging, people. The most annoying email award goes to Global Talk Radio, sadly enough. I get Global Talk Radio's email, and we talk about good things and bad things about email. One of the tips that I have for you is that don't send the same email again and again. I keep getting the same email from Global Talk Radio, which is, you can have your own talk radio show on Global Talk Radio. And I'm like, wow, this is annoying, because it's the same email again and again. If you really want to, it's like, what you got to do is put together a newsletter. Global Talk Radio should have a newsletter that promotes other people's shows, that gives you tips on why you should be using talk radio or podcasting. I mean, there's several different options that they can go with, but instead they keep sending me the same damn email over and over again. And it's just, people are annoyed. I'm annoyed, and I'm talking about it on the show. So once again, that's an example of bad email marketing. And good email marketing is content and coupons. Speaking of coupons, a client update, airgorilla.com sent out a 50,000 plus email blast. We put it together and sent it out to the current database, and it did well. And also we put out a Twitter discount. And email marketing with coupons works. It just does. I personally have used the Border coupons. I'm on their email list, and also the Rite Aid email list, especially since our office is upstairs from a Rite Aid, so that was pretty easy. But I still got some stuff on email, which I used. Also, let's see what else. So really, I'm going to end this whole social media thing because we want to get to Mick more and the Home Business Success Kit. But really, if you're trying to figure out the whole social media and the networking thing, I'm going to bring it back down to this. There's two strategies that we employ here and that you should be employing as you build your database out. And once again, your business is very much defined by your database, how big and how qualified your database is. Some people say it's who you know versus what you know, but I really think it's the quality of the database. And there's two ways to look at it. One way is your very close database. In other words, you have a very small database of people, or an inner circle of database of people that you consider your friends, your clients, and those people are very close to you. And most of the business is done in that inner circle. The secondary circle, or the big circle, is the stuff that you're building on social media, your larger broadcasting. And that's when it really comes down to the fact that it's like the bigger and broader your network is, the better. And you have to realize that you're more like a radio station at that point. You're more like a television station, and you're going to start broadcasting a show like this or content or blog, and you hope that you're picked up on search media and that one of two of those people are going to come and become part of your inner circle. That's the way to look at this whole social media thing. Often, people will start looking at their larger group as they blast out to 14,000, 50,000 Twitter, thinking that that group should be their own close network, that you're going to judge them, that you want to know who they are, etc., etc. And I'm like, you know what? No, you can't look at it that way. You got to look at it like you're building your own radio station. You are building your own television station. It's not like you're going to go out there and judge every person that watches your television show. You don't want to know them intimately. I mean, they're just fans or people that catch the message. And that's what social media is about. And remember, again, everybody, people, it's public. So watch what you're saying. Keep it positive. Realize that you can be quoted and found via social media, as we've seen in the news several times, that celebrities are now being quoted via Twitter. And actually, I've been quoted via Twitter. Isn't that scary? Finally, again, please hang on. In the second half of the show, Mick Moore joins Terry Burhans in an interview that we shot about internet marketing, his home business success kit. If you are a do-it-yourself person, if you want a big overview on how this whole social media, I want to build a website, make money online thing works, if you're a fan of the 4-Hour Work Week with Tim Ferriss, this is a huge addendum piece to that. A lot of the things that Tim talks about in that book, Mick Moore actually is able to put it into a package to say, look, if you follow these instructions, you will have an online business. So check it out, Mick Moore's Home Business Success Kit in the second half of the show. Once again, thanks for joining us. I'm David Kamatoy, and of course, we invite you to Twitter this, Stumble that, and of course, blog this. I'm David Kamatoy. Hang on.
Okay, this home business success kit, what does it have in it, and how does it affect our next move?
We've got the Home Business Success Kit, which takes you from A to Z in starting a home-based business, how to get it off the ground, right down to starting your office, writing all that stuff off, the equipment that you need for taxes, and then taking you right on through how to get your domain name, how to build a website, getting it up online, driving.
This segment of the show is brought to you by NoMoreGeysers.com, an auto shutoff device for broken sprinklers.
Hi, just Rodney here. This is a brand new product, No More Geysers. Chris, tell me what this product is and how it works.
What the product is a shutoff valve at the base of a riser that prevents unwanted geysers when a sprinkler head breaks off.
We drive down the road, we see this geyser come up in the air, and you're saying that most of the time, if your sprinkler head breaks, that this is going to stop the water from flowing. I'm skeptical, but he's giving me a golf club. He's going to let me knock this riser off of its head, and we're going to see if it shoots up in the air. I say it's going to shoot up in the air.
No geyser. You're just going to see the rest of the sprinklers work normally, and the geyser will stop automatically every time without fail.
Wow, there really are no more geysers. We're a green company. We want to save you money, save you water, and we want to save the planet. So call us at 1-800-366-7394.
Hello everybody, I'm Terry Burhans, and in the next 5 minutes we're going to try to change someone's life, and it's going to be yours that we're going to change. We're going to talk to Mick Moore, who is behind this ultra-successful home business success kit, and how you can get that extra income from the internet. Mick Moore, welcome, and good to see you, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, Terry.
Tell me about what we need to do and what steps we need to take to be successful, like you are, on the internet.
Basically, it just takes a little bit of education. And I liken it to riding a bike. Remember the first time you rode a bike, you had your dad holding it, you had your training wheels.
It was ugly.
Me too. So the internet's kind of the same thing. Once you get educated and you get comfortable with it, it's really a lot like riding a bike.
Okay, this home business success kit, what does it have in it, and how does it affect our next move?
We've got the Home Business Success Kit, which takes you from A to Z in starting a home-based business, how to get it off the ground, right down to starting your office, writing all that stuff off, the equipment that you need for taxes, and then taking you right on through how to get your domain name, how to build a website, getting it up online, driving traffic to it, and start watching that cash come in.
My name is Blair Wolf, and I'm the owner of Neelith Graphics in San Diego. And I'd like to tell you about the Home Business Success Kit. I've taken the knowledge inside this kit and put it to work for my clients when I build them websites, and I've had some really good results. My clients love me. In one particular case, I saved a person's entire business. It took 2 weeks from start to finish. The phone started ringing. The guy paid off 6 months of back rent, didn't lose his shop, comes in every once in a while and says, thank you, thank you, thank you.
How did you choose this? Where were you, say, 10 years ago when this all started?
Basically, I was in an economic downturn about 10 years ago and lost my job, like many of us out there have been doing these days. And so I had two choices: either go and get another job, or take what I already knew from my last job that I had and create an online business and do it from home, which I did.
How can I pick? How can they pick what to do and how to make it successful with the kit?
I always tell people, you know what, if you didn't have to work another day in your life, what would you do for fun? What are your passions? What are your hobbies? What do you really enjoy doing? Because if that's what you love doing more than anything, it's no longer work. Take that, put it online, and start creating an income.
The Mick Moore Home Business Success Kit can make you happy, can make you successful.
Hi, my name's Grayson. When I first bought the Home Business Success Kit, I knew just about nothing about internet marketing, and it was amazing. Within 3 weeks, I had my first site up and running, and since I've been using it, I've learned everything from social marketing, social media marketing, SEO.
Some of these words that we hear in the digital world on the internet, tweet or Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, can you teach us how to do that, and is that important?
Everything's in the kit, absolutely. That's the way you get out there and you get known and people find you and your products and services. Basically, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, that's the new yellow pages of the internet. That's where people are looking. They're on Google. They're not looking in the phone book anymore. They're looking on Google. And if you're coming up number 1 on Google, number 1 through 5 on that first page of Google, you're in business.
You got eyeballs on you.
You betcha. That's a lot. There's over 1.5 billion people online right now, Terry.
Well, with that and with 95 million or more websites, can you teach me or us how to build a website?
18 to 85 years old, anybody can do this. It's step by step, paint by the numbers. In the time it takes to watch an Oprah Winfrey show, you can have a website built and put it online, and you can start creating that business and that extra income you're looking for.
Your mom did it, you said.
My mom did it. My brother did it. My wife did it. Everybody in my family I taught how to do it. I can teach you. I can teach anybody you know. It's everything wrapped into a bundle, step by step, paint by the numbers, how to start a home-based business, doing a product or service of your choice, and make money online. It's no gimmicks. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's the real deal. Step-by-step tutorials that I've put together, streamlined in a Dr. Seuss fashion of 10 years of my internet experience.
This kit was able to help me go step by step and explained everything to me. I don't always understand a lot of this internet stuff, but this kit really did help me. It was amazingly simple to go through it step by step. It helped me with things like Twitter that I had never even heard of. And
hi, my name's Paulette, and I want to tell you about the Home Business Success Kit. When I first found out about this, I didn't even know enough about a computer to do anything other than email. But I was bored and I wanted to bring in some money, so I took a chance on this Home Business Success Kit. It worked. I actually built my own website.
Like most people my age, I didn't know anything about the internet, and I was looking for a way to make money on the internet, and a friend told me about the Home Business Success Kit, and I jumped in, I delved in. It has everything. I was on the first page of Google within 30 days.
Mick has been there to answer any of the questions that I've had or any of the problems that have come up. Go and get your own copy, because every day that goes by is a day you've wasted. And in this economy at this time, that's kind of scary. So take a chance, get out there, get the Home Business Success Kit, and get going and realize your dreams.
Oh, all of this is groundbreaking, and it's something that's been successful for you. We're talking with Mick Moore. The Home Business Success Kit can be part of your success. Hopefully, we've changed your life. I'm Terry Burhans with Mick Moore.
Hi, this is David Kamatoy for JuggleMail.com, your ultimate email marketing program online. We have a system that's called Hot Prospects, and it's sort of hidden. A lot of people don't talk about it, but here's the deal. When you send out an email on our JuggleMail system, you can track hot prospects. What that simply means is this. You can identify who opens and cares about your email based on the interactivity. So your sales team or you can basically look at our integrated CRM and pull up the names and call the people, the top 10, the top 12, the top 50, that actually care about the email that you sent. You go to the site right now, we will give you a free 1-month subscription with 100 emails so that you can test our system. That's a free trial for 100 emails for 1 month. JuggleMail.com. Oh. Look, again, I'm juggling so you can't forget the name. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. I can't think while I'm doing this. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors and clients. That's right, No More Geysers, H2O, Fatal Funnel, Juggle Mail, SBA Loan Store, and AirGorilla.com.